Welcome! It is time for Pirates of the Imperial Expanse, as we are here to have some fun and do some pirating. Last week, the Carliane Empire has beset the Isle of Drakes in a insane affront. They have dared to go into the pirate stronghold that has been a safe haven for decades, for which seems that their main target was Meladel Island and a very certain population or person upon that. Wanting to do the best they can to protect our Seawolf crew jumped on their ship, rallied the pirates of the Expanse, and went full on and boarded the main attack ship, the Avenger. In a combat of honor, Valmax bested their captain, Alarak. Of course, Valmax's old friend himself. And then they both agreed to let the other of the crew get trained a little bit by fighting the golem. And with that, we have the surrender of the main ship, though the other ships are still going in any type of conversation Valmax or the others would like to have here with the captured Alarak. Y'all here within the here within the explosions of combat around, you have the head ship. What would you like to do?
Just to kind of look at Elric. Now that that's over, you must help us. We need to know what's going on here. What's the plan? We need to stop it.
Oh, and Grim is on board. All right. I promised to surrender. I never said I would help you. Why should I betray the Empire's interests and let the seas be ruled by pirates?
I don't think none of us want the seas to be ruled by pirates, but I don't think none of us are better off by being under the tyranny of the Carliane, who don't give a shit about any of us here, even the people that they call their citizens.
What do you mean? I exist for the Expanse. Do you mean the Carliane has not helped the Expanse?
They do not. We were able to meet the Titan killer, and she was in talks with the Archduke himself to sell off people for reaping.
Folks, I never knew you to be a liar, Valmax.
I didn't decide to start today, that's for sure.
How would mine or my ship's aid help the Expanse? We want to help you.
Well, we need to start by getting their plans, figure out what they're trying to do and prevent it. There's obviously something here or something they want, unless they plan to sell us off first, but that would be hard considering there's no one doing the reaping anymore. So there's obviously something here that he wants.
You still command Nebula Wharf?
Yes, we do.
The Empire serves the interest of its citizens, while pirates only care for themselves. Is that you? Are you saying that is not the case?
I don't know about you, and I can only speak for my crew, but my crews have done more for the expanse than probably the Carlane has done ever since they posted their asses here.
In that case, you can go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, sure. I got you here. All right, let me use that inspiration.
So what I'll tell you is the base here, it was 20 due to your reputation here that you've accumulated over the course of the campaign and some of the things you've said. You've reduced it all the way to 9.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm glad I used that. I got 15.
Ooh. What was the other one that you rolled?
It's 6.
In that case, I ask for a pirate pardon on myself and the entire crew, and all ships who will join your cause.
If you can get to them to raise their white flags and obviously cease the fighting, we'll do so on our side. We know what it all means. We remember who you are as well, your ship, and what you've done.
He nods and he he lowers the Carliane flag as he raises a sign of changing loyalty. And he shouts out, grabbing what appears to be a commander's horn that projects his voice. You can hear it echoed upon each ship. Hear me now. Avenger and all ships. The intentions of the Empire are not for the people, but for itself and for those few who would benefit. I have always pledged myself to the health of the Expanse and the people who dwell here, not for some country that simply wishes to take the resources and rule. For a time, the Empire was a trustworthy ally who cared. But something has changed. Therefore, we must change. We sail now for the wharf. All right. As there's a pause, all those on the Avenger who seem to be his most loyal immediately begin ripping off their Empire insignias and throwing them down.
Yeah.
And with that, the Avenger, Alaric, and several ships, not all of our ships, kind of, those immediately on for Maladel seem to make a change. But you can see some of the other ones that are going through the islands more go towards a retreating mode.
I got you. Thank you, Alaric.
My good sir, do you by any chance know what the plans for attacking the Isle were?
Indeed. Our target was a woman upon Maladau Island. Kazmara.
Is that name familiar to us? I don't think so.
It is.
Is it?
Mhm.
Trying to remember.
Did we meet them like early in the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
trying to think.
Velma.
I'm trying to think who's what person or what ship, or is this a shop owner?
No.
He was a druid on Maladau Island who had visions.
Mhm. Okay. Probably related to the other druids. Yeah. Okay.
What was the name again?
Kazmara.
To the best of your knowledge, was that goal achieved?
We're the ones to capture her. I was my mission, so we are halted. So no, unless there was another plan. You're all off the shore of Maladau now.
Okay.
But also, right there in the stream is the attack plans.
Snaps.
Those X's like we tried, not work, and can't get through, or checked and
It was where there was meant to be a blockade. The idea was to go through and exterminate all life. Every life in the Dracaios. But you can see he put up quite a fight. The thought was these ships would flee and we would take out everything else.
Well, we appreciate the, as I like point over to our ship, we appreciate the investment of the Carlian Empire's failure.
All right. So what would you like
Yeah,
to do?
I definitely remember the Asphodel and the stuff. So we can go try to talk to the Asphodel since we're on the island now.
I think that's wise.
Captain, should I try reaching out to Charleston and have him gather the other pirates to prepare in case there's a second wave?
Yes, please do, Grim.
Alright, Grim's gonna switch his masks and then cast Sending to Charleston and say, Charleston, this is Grim. Following up on lead, please secure other ships to protect against another wave.
Right, of course. Absolutely. Ships! And you see it goes, we will keep the bastards from coming in. Take care. Now that it seems to have calmed down, you see that fires rage throughout Vosterin Island. And the gigantic tree fort on Maladau Island, Fort Asphodel, is obliterated.
Oh,
Nothing remains beyond the smoking, splintered ruins of the once beautiful structure. Dead pirates and the charred remains of sunken ships litter the ether. Pirates hurl curses at the Carlian Empire and swear to avenge the fallen for their brazen attack against the Isle of Dregs. Surveying this, Nadja approaches you all and addresses Velmix. You've gone too far, Captain. You've gone way too far. Being merciful is one thing, but how could you pardon that man? Look at what he has done.
We have also ourselves fallen brothers, sisters. I look over to Ash and mothers. Sometimes we must not blame people for making mistakes based off of what they know. Ignorance can be a disease, but also, as you just saw, can be cured. He will make up for where he has been, obviously, the malice that he has towards us. He will make up for that. He was once of this island, after all.
She spits at your shoes. How dare you? Can make up for that. She points at the bodies, the remains. No. No. That was not some misunderstanding. That was malice. You are wrong, Captain. You are wrong. And time to see if anyone else needs some extra crew. She jumps into the ether and begins approaching other ships.
Godspeed, Nadia.
Alright. And remove her from your ship sheet.
So sad.
Are you okay, Captain?
I just saw on my view on the top right said Nadia dislikes that. Yeah. I'm okay. I would never convince someone to stand by and be silent with their feelings. I did never claim to be right all the time. I just claim to try.
I know you've lost a lot of crew in your time. Is this the first person who's left intentionally?
Well, the first would have been Ulrich. I was actually a part of his crew when he left. But I respect her, and I know that she, whether I've lost her respect or not, it's part of her thing to deal with. But I just got to move on and continue to do what I think is best for the Expanse and all of the people in it.
I believe in the path you're walking, Captain.
I appreciate that coming from you, Jamba.
Fulm is going to interrupt this very heartwarming scene by going, if she can just leave like that, can I go?
He also didn't try to come in to kill someone. You're here to pay off your malice, sir.
By all means, Fulm, you can go ahead and start swimming. You just can't have
Just make sure you give me that necklace before you leave.
Well, I'm just sighing. He goes back to counting coins.
What would you like to do?
Oh, going through obviously for Asphodel, it's as you said, obliviated. There's no people here whatsoever, no signs or maybe even communications. I guess that maybe they were trying to get out. Anything like that might have survived, whether it's a person or an artifact that might help us with some information.
Okay, so officially boarding and looking, well, not boarding, but landing upon the island and looking around, there are druids and some alive. And you see a familiar, I guess what wrote it to you, but you forgot about her. Drow druid, Kazmara herself.
Yep. Okay.
Comes up. Captain, you've come a long way from your the last time that we saw you.
Yes, it seems like this journey has lasted a lifetime lately. Seems like you too have had your own trials.
Absolutely. We've been refusing the Empire for weeks. We never dreamed that they would come for the island. We started to have dreams, vivid, of the city. They just kept asking questions about it.
The city of the Carlianes city.
I don't know. No city I'd ever seen or heard of. But recently, I've been keeping some of us have been able to remember the dreams from at least a bit, though it all seems to fade quite quickly. Unfortunately, my friend Sandra Nightingale, she perished in the attack, but she holds up with a page of what looks like from a journal. She did leave this, it seems.
Should one of us read it?
Yeah, why don't you?
Nightmares and dreams. Again and again, the dreams come at night. Monstrous tortoises clashing with giants. A sphere of stars full of wonder and dread. The Imperial fleet burning down our homes. It's all so horrid that I've taken to the bottle more nights than most, hoping to enter a stupor until the dreams end. I can't help but shake this sense of death that creeps over me each night, as if with each morning I walk closer to my own death. But not here, not in the Isle of Drakes shall danger bear me any threat. May it be so that Tortugan watches over me from beneath the waves. Surely the legends be true? I fear the dreams in my head, the dreams that won't end till I'm dead.
Parentheses. More apocalypse.
Well, I think we knew that our story wasn't going to end here, unfortunately. This is where we can use one of them Dreamwalker player classes or player races. Seems like you guys have been haunted by these. I think and they came here for you specifically, is from what I heard.
Yes.
If there's any way you think you can help, obviously besides what you've already told us, try everything we do to protect the people.
Son ahead. There might be a way. We keep a ritual close to our hearts, one that was shown all of us on this island. I could help send your crew on a dream walk. You can witness the dreams for yourselves. See what clues there might be.
I think that would be wondrous. I mean, the least we can do is at least share the burden of the dreams and nightmares that you're having, and hopefully bring greater perspective.
What about the rest of the crew?
I consent.
I'm alright with it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what else we're gonna do. I'll follow your lead.
Honestly, it will give us some insight into what's going on.
Maya?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
All right. So, in that case, as lead you towards the fallen asphodel, and some survivors, many hurt and injured, are asked forward by Kazmara. They begin moving around the crew of you. They stretch their arms up to the sky, begin chanting in Druidic, and they slowly merge into a thunderous choir as the ground trembles. The ether expanse itself begins to roil. After a moment, darkness slithers down from the sky, begins to engulf you. As it does, you see the druids throw stardust in your face, and ultimately it obscures everything in view until a voice bellows from the darkness. Those who dream, speak with me. We have much to discuss.
I am Grim. I enjoy speaking with anyone who will listen. What do you have to discuss?
Why do you come to the dream?
to see what's plaguing our friends and what threats may lie ahead for the expanse itself.
If it is what you desire, then I can show you the dreams of the Asphodel Druids. All of them are ultimately possible outcomes of the future.
We would be very grateful.
You see a form begins showing now. This feminine form that seems to be made up of the void itself of the ether, dark and violet. And she elegantly waves her hands, summoning vivid images of towering humanoid creatures sailing the ethereal expanse on magnificent city ships of pure gleaming Ethereum crystal. As the Astral Titans sail about the expanse, they take note of the plight of mortals toiling on the inhospitable islands of the expanse. The Titans speak with the mortals, recording their unanswered prayers, and then departing. Another image abruptly flashes into existence, replacing the one before it. A Titan gestures to a rune-etched sphere of glass, as wide as he is tall. It hums with untapped magic and swirls with the light of countless nebula. A sourceless voice echoes throughout the room. We will bring safety to them and greatness to us. We will do what the distant gods will not. The scene shifts again, and the sound of screams and cracking crystal fills your minds. You see death all around you. It flashes by in rapid glimpses, each passing too quickly to fully comprehend. And then quiet. Quiet of the lapping of the ether upon the shore. That's all that's left as you look out upon barren wastelands and bleached bones. The wreckage of the crystalline city vessel crumbles before you, sinking into the ether. A swirling cloud of crackling ether vapor slowly builds around it. What do you want to do?
Now, I forgot who could do. I think maybe it was Ash. Are those like giant runes? Are we able to read those runes? Do we know what they say?
I don't think, just like kind of how we work, you can't read within the dream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Well, Pearlian sort of going closest to it. It looks like the place we're going to has to be the Maelstrom.
It seems so. It is where a lot of the things are pointing to, right to the center. We must go. Should we pick up the planking, check out the wharf, and then go down to the maelstrom?
Yeah,
She intones, there's more to learn here.
Oh,
But first, tell me what you have gleaned from the crystallized fragments of history. I am curious.
well, my first thoughts, I guess, is seeing the giants like this and using the Ethereum the way they are. I mean, it seems like the first of times, I guess. I guess what I'm lost is where, as not Asmodia, what's her name? The Titan Killer, where she comes into all of this. I've not seen her. And it seems like a time of peace, at least from what I see. Is there anything else anyone's gathering from this?
Morose, she rose from the destruction of the Titans. But anything else all of you will share? Interpretation of what you saw.
To me, it appears that the Titans tried playing gods, essentially, and from utter bloodshed, it faded it out of existence, and their city destroyed, and from there the mist started turning and became the Maelstrom.
So I was right. There is something in the center of the maelstrom. I wasn't just losing my mind.
No, for once you're right.
Anything else? After you all share, the figure puts their hand forth to you, Grim, and gives you a clear marble. May your insight grant you strength for what is to come. And I'm copy and pasting the charm of discerning into loot.
That's cool.
All right. So, says, you have seen the past, have taken from it what you will. And she spreads her wings and closes them in. She spreads her wings, she closes her eyes. You manifest the next set of dreams. The dreams show what is now. We'll show you. These dreams show what is now. Look closely and discover the location of that which you seek. 3 images flash in succession. The first is a maelstrom in the ethereal expanse, devouring islands. Next appears a once wondrous city, now lying at the bottom of the expanse, hollow and lost to time. What would you like to do?
Didn't you say there were 3?
I did. There's not.
Oh,
All right, cool. I was like waiting for the third. You're good.
I was all into it, reading the text, realizing, oh, they did a typo. That sucks.
Oh,
Oh,
I think of a few cities like I mean the merfolk had cities underwater, and so did the Featherstar Island kind of went underwater. So 2 places I think of when I think of cities underwater. So does anyone else think of any other cities under the expanse or hard tales?
I believe that city that we saw is probably from the same as the first. Would I be able to see if I recognize, like, is it the giant city or
I would say give me an history check.
history? Okay.
Okay, well, waiting for them. You all recognize the maelstrom. You see that the maelstrom is churning and the city is in a particular spot.
and the maelstrom, is there any identifying like constellations or stars or anything that I could discern to locate where it is?
Give me a navigation check.
Navigation. Oh, I've been rolling like shit, guys.
Griff, you rolled a history too. Oh, 22.
Nice.
24.
Nice.
Okay. So Graham, and then we'll go to Maya. You see that these structures and this city, you recognize them as the lost city of Astrium, which is a legendary city where several of the Astro Titans were lost in a cataclysm. Also, where Desdemona called home. You recall several books have been written, accounts and songs mentioning the lost city of the Titans in passing. But it's mostly been portrayed as myths. Maya,
Either I answer to either. Yeah.
staring at here, you do see that it is the Maelstrom. And you can see a safe passage to its center
Yes.
in the churning of it. As it seems to go up against some islands and a certain route. Of course, you're in a dream and trying to put it into your mind as best you can.
Score.
Looking at all of this. Mora looks at all of you and tenses for a moment and breathes. What you are about to see is but one of many futures before you. Heed these images, for they might be what saves you in the days yet to come. This being clasps her hands together and manifests the final dreams. An image depicting a tiefling in a sharp Carliane dress uniform marches with purpose as she holds a map. The map is of the ethereal expanse, and the maelstrom is circled with an X over it, and the words singularity scrawled in red beside the X. As the officer enters an ornate hall, she stops and proclaims, "Sir, we found it!" Rising to stand from a leather chair is a half-elf with a drawn face and an air of rigor confidence. He wears a Carliane Animos uniform, adorned with arcane fixtures and bearing a metallic prosthetic forearm made from swirling quicksilver. The half-elf smiles at the officer. "Excellent. The time for war graces us at last." The smile quickly erodes into a venomous scowl as his eyes look directly at the beings of dreams' direction. He swiftly pulls out a wand. "You dare spy on me!"
Maya flips him off.
An inferno erupts from the wand, and it begins to consume the being of dreams. Her eyes widen as she is set ablaze and screams.
Oh shit! I throw a couple water on her.
You have but you have but a moment. I cannot contain the dream. Hurry now! She helplessly points to the map, gripped by the Carliane officer.
Oh shit! I can take it.
I'll grab
Take it. Take it. Take
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Grab it!
here
I'll
is
grab it
but
for it.
keep pointing it, going in and back, dashing for it.
I'll say we can't read, but we can take things. I didn't know.
Oh, can Maya rage grab a hold of it and then what is it? What is it called? Not Twilight Step. Starlight Step away.
So, as this happens, the dream begins to envelop you. As you all pulled, it seems, you see Admiral Caltrix. It's as if he's projected his own spirit full of energy and venom into the dream and taken control as the dream being falls, and you are engulfed in his fire as well.
No shit.
So I will need a dexterity saving throw from all of you from his level 8 fireball.
I will say that because of Jamba's new feat, Advanced Palette, everybody during 124 hours can, if they fail a saving throw, auto succeed, but you can only do it once per 24 hours. So just throwing that out there.
I will choose the auto succeed.
I think I succeed with a 17 plus 9.
I think I will choose to auto succeed on that.
Same.
Oh, did I?
So then just keep track if you.
Did I get a rage up?
No, this, because like that fire came through and hit all of you.
Okay.
Like it wasn't he took his turn for that fireball before
Gotcha.
you all, like, he put his wand and boom. And
Okay.
then this was all like really just 2 seconds.
Okay.
Do you need it though? I think we have advantage on deck saves anyway.
Yeah, I did,
You
but
can see it.
I rolled. I don't have magical resistance, but I do have like my magical thing that happens whenever I do go into a rage.
Oh, fair enough.
Ash is good. She's resistant.
Uh huh.
24 for the save.
Cool. All right.
Actually, I could just absorb it.
Do it.
Okay, cool.
And Grim is
I'm
also-
just moving us to an official encounter here as I'm doing this. So we're going here.
Dan, even short rest or anything.
Cool. Okay, so now that we're here, let me quickly check out this. So they just did their level 8 fireball. Let me roll that damage. Yeah, so their DC is 17.
Oh,
I chose to auto.
yeah,
Oh,
I chose
same.
auto.
That's fine.
Same.
Okay, here we go. So then, right. Okay, so it is normally 8d6, so 5 levels. That's going to make it 13d6.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Oh, go D&D Beyond Dice. Okay, so if any of you are taking the fail, that is 50 fire damage. And for a success is 25. Of course, Ash is Fire Woman.
Grim's tiefling.
Yep.
Nice.
So, that,
Nice.
so
Yo,
13.
why did I not know Grim was a tiefling the whole time?
Neither did I.
Grim, you recognize your mother on that tiefling.
Oh shit!
Seems they have maybe had some resurrection magic.
She's alive.
Game changer.
Now you can't be mad at Ash anymore.
Damn, I'm just gonna punch her.
Can
I
be
don't care.
mad.
If Grim wants to be mad, Grim's allowed to be mad. But I will say she's alive.
All right. With that, though, everyone roll initiative.
Ah!
Oh, here goes my bullshit.
Again.
rolls.
Man, I'm fucking cursed with initiative.
Natty 20.
Same. Let's go.
Double natty 20s.
Let's
Oh, man.
go.
Yeah, like
This is going on 4 weeks now, a full month. Every time I roll initiative, it's under 10.
That's
Aww.
I don't understand it.
I have bad luck with initiative too, so don't feel
Yeah,
bad.
my wizard apparently can't get past 10. It's really weird.
It's funny. I roll a nat 1 on Tuesday, and I still have a better initiative than Dolis.
Oh, death.
Yeah, yeah. I know where I am. I know what's happening.
Oh my gosh. All right, so what we got here? We've got a damage boost, an inspo, an inspo, and an inspo.
Sick.
Wow.
That came in unison with you talking at the bottom of the screen.
All right, y'all. I'll just be honest. We've got just our department's having to take care of our son, so we're theater mining
Sounds good.
here. So very good. So you find yourselves in the well-appointed office here in Fort Megere, the Viceroy's office itself, as he has taken control of the dream and input his own reality. Kira, you're starting 30 feet away. Everyone is. It is your turn.
Just check all of my stuff. Screw it. Let's do something crazy. 30 feet away. We just see the radius of this. Cool. How are the Viceroy and the Tiefling with the map like close to each other? Like 5 feet next to each other?
Okay. 1 second. Okay, so you can see it's interesting. The Abrexta Cathinal, the mage here, she has the map, but she doesn't seem to be a part of this fight.
Oh. Yeah, that is interesting. But
It seems to be Caltrix in all his magic.
Mhm.
Is he's entered the dream. So you still see the scene, but it's him who, so it's like he's projected his spirit to fight you,
I see.
but Brexta has not been able to.
Got you.
You're not physically there, you're still in this other world.
I see. Okay, well, let's do this. My first action is going to kind of very cowboy-esque unholster the Thunderbus and like spin it in around a finger and then shoot it at the Viceroy. I'm going to use a bonus action to invoke its rune. They need to make a DC 14 con save.
Alright. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. I think it's 11 half to 6, I think. Or 5. Thunder damage.
Okay.
And they don't go prone, unfortunately. Oh no, they don't take they can still take the reactions, but that's fine. And then Kira's gonna close a distance on him and then hit him with let's hit him with his fist.
You get, as your spell here goes out, you see him smile as gems glow on his uniform here and seem to absorb the spell away.
What the?
He takes some damage. He is resistant to damage from spells.
Okay. Okay. Ladies, now's your time to shine. And okay. 17 to hit him.
That will hit.
Okay. Okay, so that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need another con save.
Okay. That is an 8.
Cool. You are stunned. So I'm doing a stunning strike on him,
Nice.
Love it.
and God.
Definitely your turn to shine, ladies.
And then Kira is gonna move his remaining 15 feet in the direction of the tiefling woman with the map.
Very good.
And that's it.
Jamba.
Stunned lasts the round or
Until the end of my next turn.
Got you. Okay, great. Let's just do it. Bonus action rage. So spectral spirits abound. I will take. I make sure I have my spell guard shield good and ready, and then I will take 2 unarmed strikes with my claws. 18 plus 10, so 28 for the first one, and then natural 20 for the second one.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, and on a crit, I have the extra 1d6.
Yeah, brutal.
Brutal critical.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So that's 6 plus 6 plus 1 is 13.
Yeah.
And then I roll another d6 for the next one, which is also
Here,
just a one.
did you remember the damage booster now?
Ooh. I did not.
Then Jamba takes the d6.
Yes, you take that. You take that.
Okay. A 4. So it was 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 1s is 14, plus a 4 is 18, plus
Okay.
12 is
12 is 30?
30, and then plus 6 for the raging. 36.
36.
36.
Okay, and I will double the damage dice since there was a critical in there. Yeah, I was already going there, Jackie. So do another d6.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
2.
so 38.
38. There we go.
Sick.
And then, that's it. I was setting myself up to grapple, but I can't because I raged with my bonus action. Great.
All right. Velmax.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Hand symbols, gestures. What's up? Little wolf hands. So I have used my last 5th level spell slot I have available to conjure up some little animals. 8 of them to be specific.
Oh, wow.
And then I use my bonus action, new form. I start to grow hair from my neck, and my dreads become less dread-like, and I start to become huge and get out on all 4s as I am now a spotted lion. Rar.
Sick.
What's up? And then it's my action, my bonus action. So then it's the wolf's turn. He's resistant to this. All right, all good. Just want to get out of our dreams. Not the man of my dreams, that's for sure. All right, so this is going to be plus 64, 88 force damage.
Yeah.
Okay. As it goes forward, one of his many adornments on his chest from his rank glows brightly, and it almost explodes in tiny explosions, one for each missile, canceling them all out.
Oh, that's right. Oh, crap. I'm ready to resistant spells, too.
He's resistant though, not immune, right?
Yeah.
This is something different.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So he just canceled out 24 magic missiles.
Yeah.
Wow.
For anyone who wants to check my gaming, because of his last encounter, he picked up a Brooch of Shielding,
Oh, yeah.
which makes you immune to the magic missile spell.
Oh my god.
Uncommon magic item.
That's really, oh my god.
That's uncommon, bro.
That is targeted. That is specific.
You attacked him. Your campaign choice.
You're not wrong.
I didn't attack him, to be fair.
That's
You don't think he researched this crew after y'all raided Fort Majer?
Yeah, that's true. We did steal his flagship.
Yes, you
so
did.
funny. That's so funny. But I'm obsessed.
Let's go.
Anything else, Velmax?
I guess I roar.
R XD.
All right, now he is stunned. so he misses his turn.
Yes.
Maya.
Yeah. She will. Yeah. How far away from
30
the
feet.
person with the map?
Oh, for the person on the map? I'd say about 30 feet still. Kira's moved over to it as well.
All right. Well.
You could definitely do it. Go for which one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the map, grab it, starlight step 30 feet. Can I get to this guy with this other guy within 30 feet?
What you do? I need you to give me a navigation or history check, your choice.
I'll do navigation at 17.
That will make it.
Okay.
So you, in grabbing it, because this is a dream world, and grab it, you're able to look, and in a moment, like it expands before you as if you're out surrounded by the map. All the details flowing through your mind, and you're trying your best to keep them all in order, precisely how they need to be, and you are burning them into your mind itself.
Okay, so
So you now have, on navigating the maelstrom, you have advantage on all ability checks.
Yes. Awesome sauce. Okay. So I don't need to starlight step away from this guy then.
No. You can go
Okay.
right to the other. Yeah, so you're good.
Okay. So I will then bonus action rage.
Yeah. I should say
And-
what you just did is, by the way, not just for you, for your whole crew.
Yes.
Oh.
That's
Communal.
what you just got for everybody.
Let's go.
You're welcome. And D8 cocked. Okay. So a flump materializes right next to this guy. And I will go over to, and I will get to him because I also have an extra 10 feet of movement with the rage.
Nice.
And I will swing twice.
You have advantage.
Awesome sauce. Come on, actually do something today, Courtney. Okay, that's a natural 18.
All right. Very cool. Here's the flump.
Oh! What is this jellyfish looking
My
thing?
Moms are so adorable.
It's my
Oh,
thumb.
cute.
Yeah, adorable. Okay. 2d6 plus 5.
Why would that other thing want to hurt it?
Damn hobgoblin.
Because he's a bastard.
Flumps also have no problem invading your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
That's the first hit is 15 slashing.
Nice.
The second hit is 15 plus 9, so 24 to hit.
That hits.
And then 13 slashing.
Very good.
And then the flump explodes!
Yes.
Yeah, it needs a dex saving throw.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's stunned.
It's stunned. Hang on. let me
Yeah,
double-
fails.
Yeah.
Okay, my flump explodes. 1d6 force damage.
What
5
force damage?
force damage.
So you pull this flump from its home and then made it go boom.
But the fun part about it is I can do this again every turn.
You fully flipped. You.
Where do flumps
Take
come
this
from?
and this and this.
They're
Pretty
creatures
much.
like in caves and stuff, so they were
Yeah.
just being pulled. They're like, "Mama!" Murder.
It's just an intangible spirit that looks like a flump or a pixie. And I want it to be a flump. Because I just like saying the word flump.
I agree.
Everyone say flump on 3. 1, 2, 3. Flump.
It's such a fun word.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my turn. That's my turn.
Grim, it's your turn.
Well, Valmax's thing changed everything, especially since he remembered last time the Archmage, or this guy the Archduke casted Mind Blank. So instead of that, he's going to reach out and cast a 5th level lightning bolt at it. And hopefully I get better than 8 this time. Well, I have to get better than 8, but
Okay, that's 18. The deck save. No, he fails. He's stunned. I'm so sorry, guys.
yep.
What's happening?
Yep.
What is going on?
Alright.
I was saying that, but I'm muted.
Can anyone do me a favor? Does anyone have a calculator on them?
Sure.
Yeah. Let me pull it up real quick. Calculator. Alright.
So I've got 3 6s,
That's 18.
4 5s,
Plus 20.
20.
38.
2 2s, and a 4.
30 plus 8. 38.
46.
Or
46.
was it 40 or
46.
46.
Yeah.
It's 46.
No.
right.
That much lightning damage.
All right. So since it's about so have to 23, but he's bloodied.
Okay.
Question, just because we're in Theater of the Mind and I want to be honest. If I was in melee with him, would I have also had to dex save for the flump?
It depends on if she was within 5 feet of it.
I mean, I think you could have placed it. Well, actually,
I I don't know. Because if that's the case, then I would have had to make a dex save too. Because I would have
correct.
probably then sure, dex save
Okay.
at advantage, of course.
Yeah. Because I think you probably would have tried to
Well,
flank with Jamba,
yeah.
and therefore, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Let's see. What is my DC? 8 plus proficiency plus con. Hold on.
Alright, so 12 plus your con.
12 plus con. What's my con? Plus 5. 17.
Ooh, failed that.
So did I.
Alright. And I guess
But
you
it's
have
force
to.
damage, so we're resistant, right?
So that was 5 force damage to you two. And then
Yeah.
you gotta save again for the lightning bolt, then, if that's the case.
No, the lightning bolt could have been aimed in a way that it wouldn't have done that.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
Because he could have just moved and just angled. Because it's only 5 feet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
And then Grim would like to move his 30 feet away from the group, so he's not really nearby anyone, in case he has AoE stuff. And then bonus action. You got this, Jamba. Kill him already. And that's Bardic for Jamba.
Nice.
And end the turn.
Is that a 10? A d10? Or a d8?
D10.
Sick.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Then let's go to Volm.
All right. Volm is gonna have his new blade, wyvern blade out, and just kind of like banging it, wondering what it does. As well as pointing at the bad guy, it's gonna launch him 30 feet towards him
Ooh.
and try to stab.
What do you-
28 to hit.
That hits.
All right, that is 6 piercing damage and an additional. I was 30 feet from him, right?
Yeah.
Then an additional 11 poison damage. As I can then use it to move away from him 30 feet, but I'm not going to. Because then I think he get an opportunity attack still.
He's stunned, so
Stunned.
he
Yeah.
doesn't get an up attack.
Yeah, so you've had advantage on that too. What was the damage?
11 poison damage and 6 piercing or slashing. Piercing. That was
Pretty
piercing.
good.
Okay. Can I bonus action like my second attack? Could I use like lightning arrow on my gun now to shoot him? Or is that not how that works?
It depends. Is it there's the lightning arrow from your gun itself, or is it another spell?
It's a spell.
So it depends what action economy it needs, and if you have
It's a
that
bonus
economy
action.
left. So should
It's a
we-
bonus action. I have 1 attack left.
Are you
Yeah.
saying can you use your bonus action between your 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Usually not, but I'll allow it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast lightning arrow and try to shoot him. I need to first I need to hit. Do I get advantage on him right now? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, yep, you do.
A 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 11 piercing damage. And it just takes the hit. Sorry, one of the dice got like stuck in the corner of the screen and wasn't letting that. I think that's 15, 19, 23 lightning damage.
Nice. Now that was a spell, so that is halved to 11. All right, very good.
That's it for me.
All right, Ash.
Okie dokie. So this man's is still stunned. Can I go up and tie him up and restrain him?
I mean, yeah, just remember you're in a dream world. Like your dream spirit, their dream spirit.
Then can I tie him up with something stronger than rope by using my dream imagination?
Getting
You can
real
do
grim
whatever you
hollow in
want.
here.
Sure,
Hello?
if you want to time up, yeah. If you want to time up, time up. I mean, I'm not sure what you're trying to do. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, then he's restrained in this dream.
Yeah. Yeah, in that you go up, he can't resist. He is now restrained in his dream form. Anything else?
And then what else could I do to him?
You sound like you want to like draw a Sharpie on his face.
I know, right? Jigglypuff. Pop, pop. What do you want to do? Sorry.
And then I just thought of what if I left a grenade in his lap?
Jesus.
But no, everybody else is around him, so that would hurt them too. So no. And then so yeah, he's tied up. Then Ash kind of like goes off to the side. It's like, Now, when he's not stunned, he'll be tied up for you guys.
Oh, look, a non-moving target. Perfect.
And I'll just like use the rest of my movement to get out of the way. Have fun!
Alright. Then Kira.
Oh, cool. Moved a bit out of the way. Cool. Just seeing this happen here. He's getting tied up. Kira is gonna holster the thunderburst and then pull out from his shoulder a longbow and just be like, "All right, let's have some target practice." And with 2 arrows of humanoid slaying, he's gonna shoot at the viceroy.
Ho-ho.
Let me just. I did a feat thing. I did that. Remember, we got that feat during the downtime. I should double check the wording. Expert bower. Okay. First attack. Go back. 18 plus 9, 27 to hit. And
That
then
hits.
second attack is the same thing. Another 27 to hit. And
Hits.
do the humanoid slaying arrows do anything special?
Yeah.
What do they do?
They would do what a Arrow of Slaying.
Oh, okay. Arrow
So I think they make a con save.
I think so. But based on what do you see?
DC 17 Constitution save.
Thank you.
20 is the DC. So 20 is the save that he makes.
20 is the save? Okay, well that's one of them.
They will take half of 60, 10.
Yep.
Then a 13, so a fail.
Okay.
So you could ultimately just roll a 90-10, and that would be the...
Oh crap. Okay. Just not at all. I was not prepared for that many dice. Okay.
Yeah. Those arrows are... You got some good arrows.
Yeah, those are nasty, guys.
And mind you, these are an extra 90-10 on top of what you would normally roll.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Base damage is 19 piercing. And the extra damage on top is 37.
Nice.
So like Kira knocks them back. Like he has two of them at the bow. Look, let's go one finger. Lets that one go. Quickly knocks it. Hits the other one, and they do much more damage. And he's like genuinely shocked. Like, oh god, that looks like it hurt. I am so sorry. That was just a practice run. But okay, and sick. And then bonus action. Well, none of those are monk weapons. Okay, well that's interesting. After attack action, your turn, spend 2 key points, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna use the second wind. I am not looking great, so I'll do that. Okay. And I'm gonna back up 30 more feet, so I'm 45 from this man.
Okay, sounds great. And Jamba.
Sort of seeing what Maya did and feeling inspired, and then seeing how close to death this spirit or like dream version of him is. Can I use my action to search him while he's restrained to understand what other items or anything he is carrying that we might encounter in real life?
Gotcha. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my bardic on this. Can I do investigation? We lost your mic.
No.
I don't understand the criteria of how we lose the signal.
Yes, you can do investigation check.
All right, so 12 plus 4, 16. Oh no, plus 6, 22.
22. Okay. 22. Looking over this person. You can see that brooch. That seems to be all over. And what I'm actually going to give you for this is with ability checks. Yeah, actually, I would say not in this moment, but when you get to talk to everybody, combat against the Viceroy, you'll have advantage on all checks, including
Oh.
attacks.
Baller. I think it might have been a 20, not a 22. I might have did my math wrong. Do I still know
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Great. That's it.
That case. So I get here. That is Velmax.
Roar! As I run up and I jump, trying to rend and pounce on this guy. I am going to attack.
He's technically restrained.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah, I have advantage anyways because of pack tactics.
But
Pack tactics.
practice.
Oh, that's only once. Hold on. That's a 17 for the first one. I'm going to just roll just in case. There's another. Oh, that was almost a 20. So 17 hit? Does that hit?
That hits.
All right, here. And that's going to be, all right, 11 piercing of magical, and then a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength save is an 18.
Okay, he is good. He is upright. And then I'm going to roll for my other pack here, the wolves. What's his AC right now?
15.
15. I believe only one of them hits. One of the wolves. And this is going to be non-magical. I should touch one though to mutate it, but it is all good. +2. Okay, so that's going to be 4 damage total, piercing, non-magical for the wolves.
Did the wolves also all get advantage?
That's very right of you.
Yeah.
I did not. But
I tell you what,
sorry.
even with that, how do you want to kill him?
Oh,
Hey.
I jump on him as a lion. And I'm like trying to get him, and then all the wolves come in and start nipping at his like calf and his legs and things like that, trying to rip him away from this dream. Take me away,
Take me away.
great escape.
Jamba had been going through his pockets and stuff, and then just like has to like let go.
Oh yeah, you're getting pummeled by some pups.
Hopefully some hair in your mouth for sure.
Okay. With that, you see the Viceroy reduced to 0. And their image fades. You have the information on the map. And you see the creature that has been with the dreams looking down upon you. Once more weakened, but still alive. She says, "It's time for me to return to my slumber. May your dreams give you resolve." As you wake up, surrounded
Thank you.
by the druids. And with that, we take our break.
Before we had left from it, I definitely wanted to say thank you to our dream aid.
You got it. And then you all wake up, and we will take our break.
Damn, he did nothing.
Ooh, okay. Let's go. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
I'm here.
I'm back.
That's good. Okay. All right. So Azak had to go. Kira had to go. Cool. All right. Very good. So you've come out of the dream surrounded by the druids. As you lay on the beach in the ash, what would you like to do? All right.
I'm
As you lay on the
muted.
beach,
Sorry.
thank you. Cool. Like,
So, while I like that I was right, I'm also not happy that I was right. So we're going to go into the maelstrom.
Well, yes, especially if the city is still there, we must go.
Yeah.
But we also have to tie up one more thing. I believe that the destination of the Plank King was near the Maelstrom. He requests that we drop him off at an island. He would help us with some other things that could possibly give us a leg up in our journey.
What a name, too, the Plank King. Like, who comes up with that kind of stuff?
I think he prefers Wyatt, but
But
I've
it
heard
just
some
sounds
people
so
call him.
ominous and like mighty and stuff.
Maybe he
They're-
really likes wood. I don't know.
Well, you know that the Empire's going to be getting there quickly, so we should probably set sail as fast as possible, or should we wait for the night captain?
Well, it's possible if I think some of you guys have met him previous. If we reach out to him, maybe he can meet us at the wharf, and we'll ferry him from the wharf down to where he needs to be. That would at least save us a few days. We could have someone from the wharf even pick him up, like Charleston or someone else we trust, to bring him to the wharf, and then we take him the rest of the way.
I think with this, depending on how you want to proceed, you have like kind of this dangerous thing happening. So I think you could even potentially have Wyatt help you out and maybe join some of the crews for this.
Yeah, I just didn't know how, I guess, pertinent his thing was. If he wants to join us for it, that would be cool too.
Yeah,
Because I know there was something that he said he would join us for. I don't know. I didn't remember if it was this part or after.
Yeah, I think recruiting, because a lot of the pirates, a lot of people are leaving the Carlane from this. I think in the development of what you've convinced Alec to do.
Right.
Or Alec himself is making it known that he'll take a week or two to get repairs done, and then he can be ready. And it's going to take some time to repair Valsterin Island for crews to be able to leave and mount this thing that you're talking about.
Well, that gives us some time then to go north. So by the time we come back, we can all embark together.
All
Should we
right.
be worried, Captain, at all about if we have defectors from the Carlian mingling with pirates who are resistant to the idea, like Nadia? Should we be worried that maybe their efforts are going to be civil unrest, I guess?
Well, I
If
think
you
when
want,
you get people together for a common cause, you will surely be surprised on how well they can come together. My crew before you was a hodgepodge of people that were left over from a battle of Carliane and pirates, as well as people from the Wind Crown, the Syrians themselves. We all came together because we realized that there was something bigger than us.
Wow, wouldn't it be cool if that crew was here and they could be an example? Almost like it could have been designed that way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They had a real easy time dying, I guess.
if you want, if it would make you guys feel better, I could give them a song to hopefully, or talk to them and hopefully persuade the masses to work together and what's going on.
I mean, I think that sounds like a fine idea.
Well, I would agree.
Should we I could never say her name right, so I'm giving her a nickname. Should we ask Desi?
You can't, Desdemona. Oh my god!
I have such a hard time with her name.
And you were so mad that we couldn't do Maya Demaya.
I have such a hard time with her name. So
It's all good.
should we ask Desi if she wants to help? This is her home.
I
isn't
believe she needed a week or two, but we will definitely reach out when we're on the way as well.
Okay.
And we'll all embark on this journey together.
All right, sounds good. All right, so in that case, I'll say again, like kind of getting Wyatt and going there, that's not a big deal in the scheme of all this.
Okay.
And even heading north and coming back, that's actually a little more than 2 weeks. It's a few months.
Oh, okay.
So I think like you kind of have that going in the background. That's just not a major, I think, point and everything.
Right.
Just good, it's fine. What we'll say is in preparation here. What I do want to give is a little bit of some epic piracy, a little bit. So during this time, you would.
I was saying this is over days, right? So we can long rest.
Correct.
Great.
So we're heading for Nebula Wharf, correct?
So we're just going up north to grab, and then coming back. I think, Matt was just kind of, it wasn't an issue to do that. So it's just kind of like time lapse to like what we wanted to do now after that. But if we want to do any stops up there or anything like that, we should, think about that for sure.
Yeah, considering this was a course of days. There was one thing I was looking at. But it's not necessarily for so much me, but for the crew. I was looking at my 6th level spells, and I was looking at Word of Recall. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice as like if something happened and things were dire, sending most of the crew back to safety.
What does the spell do?
So you have to designate a sanctuary by casting the spell in a location.
It has to be
strongly
your
linked
god.
to either my god or but like I think well, considering we've kind of made Nebula Wharf so open to whoever believes in what and whatnot, and how Ash is just basically like, I'm an agnostic cleric. I think it would work, and but like it only is 5 people, and if I don't count myself, that's everybody in attendance.
I do think it's a good idea. I also think Ash having to make the choice of who the 5 people are is like juicy character stuff.
Yeah. I was also looking at like all of these other like big cost spells, because we're rich. I'm looking at the components for Temporal Eye. Would Wyatt count as a blood from a time-traveling creature? He's technically traveled through time and space.
He's traveled through space, but I don't know about time because I don't know where the timeline is. This would be in compared to Exandria.
Mm.
But I mean, if you think about it that way, then we technically, well, kind of traveled through time when we went into the dream.
Yeah, I had the same thought.
And we went backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the past.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, y'all.
No worries.
Okay, so let's get back here. To quickly figure out something, one of the children hit a button and copied like a 30 gigabyte thing twice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And so my computer was like, no space, no space. I was like, ah. It's so weird. I was like, not a good thing. But we're good. So here we go. All right. So you will get a little bit of downtime here as a crew. And let's get you here. Perfect. The first thing you get to do is each of you get to choose to do to revel with the pirates as things are ringing throughout the streets. There's even talk about forming an official pirate faction instead of everything. But you can choose reveling or you can choose ship upgrades. And each of you get to make the choice.
I don't know how much more we can upgrade our ship, but is this for like ships in total, like everyone's ships, like the Federation ships, or is this our ship in particular?
You can do it for your ship or any other ship as well.
You guys can definitely chime in. I'm kind of leaning on the side of Reverie, but that's just me. You guys definitely let me know how you feel.
Are there any type of
We
like?
pick our own, don't we? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Courtney.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I think we
just
do.
wanted-
We
I
each
just wanted to
pick
confirm
our
that,
own.
like-
I think.
You
Okay,
each
yeah.
pick your own.
Oh, okay.
Courtney, what were you saying?
Go ahead, Aiden.
No, that was all I wanted to ask.
Are there any, before I make a decision, I guess is what I'm going for. Are there any type of navigational upgrades available?
Let's see here. I think you have the ship cheat sheet in the Discord that gives, I think, the
No.
upgrades.
Yeah, it's in there.
I have no clue. I don't know how this works.
It's all good. If someone can tag or help her out. Oh, well, where it is. I think it's in probably handouts.
I'm gonna add it to.
Oh,
ship.
there's the ship stuff. I see it.
There we
Oh
go.
no. They're graphs. I don't like graphs. Shit. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, god damn it! I did it again.
That's Wayfinder. She's not a Wayfinder. Ew. That's well, there's one navigational upgrade that would help me out a little bit, but I don't know. That would just give me a +3.
If you're talking about the Ori, I think we got one of those when we went through another ship.
Well, remember, you haven't. I don't think you've upgraded your current ship, have you?
No, I thought we got one from raiding one ship. We found something.
You might have. I just remember if it was because you lost the grafted Kraken,
Right.
and then you got.
Because we couldn't get the wave table, but we could get the orrery.
Okay.
Okay, so that has been in the ship this whole time?
No, not the whole time, but like
Well-
more recently, yeah.
So the last... Okay. Well, because I've only been adding, like, what I have. I didn't know that was something there, so... Okay, good to know. Alright. Well, if that's... then, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever works for you guys.
Well, I can't make the decision for you, but I can make my own decision, and I will choose Reverie.
I'm also
Okay.
choosing Reverie.
All right. So here we go. So reveling with pirates is going to require you you're going to do 50 gold piece to socialize. Party in 9 and what we're going to do is you're going to you kind of say what it is you're doing to like have a bunch of fun with the pirates. And then I'll say an appropriate check and we'll see how you go about it.
Dude, I'm turning everyone into farm animals and then like mutating them, letting them fly. You know, like isn't that so fun? They can fly in clabs. Like it's like a little like a petting zoo, but you're the zoo. You know. So I'm like over here, like getting people drunk, turning them into like flying sheep, and like just having tons of laughs and goofing around, mutating the peoples.
I love it. What do you think a good check for that would be then for you?
Shoot. For me, either animal handling, maybe, I guess.
I'll give you animal handling as you turn them to animals and you treat them like such.
Okay. All right. I'm going to grab one of those inspos here. I think there's a few left. Let me try this here. Oh, okay. 24.
24. Okay. So in that case, you gain a chaotic reputation.
Yeah.
And also you meet a gentleman who's a collector of strange animals, a hunter and a trapper. And his ship is known as the Bloody Ark. And he is Captain Jameson Wildheart. You see, his entire ship is essentially a floating zoo, and he has so much fun. That's why it's called the Bloody Ark. And...
Oh.
All right, he goes, I like you. And you can see like some of these animals, like you're pretty sure like their cages are bloody, like he took them from the owners and killed them. Like as he raids ships, he takes people's pets.
Right.
So he's not the greatest of people, but he's like, anything you need, master of animals, I'm at your need. So you have an ally in Jameson.
Ooh. Thank you, Jameson. I'll take a look if I can add to my collection yourself, if you're willing to part. If not, we can be friends on the seas, and I'll show you some of my own art.
Okay. Yeah, so this is him and his whole crew would come to help with you.
Oh, okay, cool. I like it.
Very good. And then, Vom, you wanted to do it? What would your reveling look like?
All right, Volm's definitely just like sitting down with a bunch of other pirates, drinking, and just like all telling a bunch of different stories, trying to one up each other, and definitely lying a ton too in all the stories.
You got it. I think with this, then that would be a performance.
Cool. Aw, an 11.
11. Okay. After 5 days, you wake up in a stupor, remembering nothing.
I'm sure you had fun.
I'm sure I did too.
All right. Anybody else with your downtime here?
I'm sure it's a big shocker, but Grim would choose Revelry. And he would start the first ever pirate concert. And he finds a big building somewhere, or like the best area for a stage, and climbs up on it, and then begins performing all of his greatest hits.
Amazing.
About the crew and their exploits and everything like that.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
All right. Dice are in the other room. Yes. Well, I win. Natural 20 for 33.
I win. What's the game called again? I win.
All right, with that, I'm gonna let you recruit up to 3 officers. One with a 3 rank and one with a 1 rank. Oh, sorry, each one with a 3 rank and a 1 rank. However you'd like to put them upon the ships.
Well, we just lost Nadia.
The bad part is I've got no clue who she is.
I believe she was for us.
She's our bootswain. We need
Yeah, the bootswain. Mm-hmm.
Also, my ship's probably a bit behind on what we have.
So good. I can tell you that it hasn't changed too much. We are full on grub, grog, and stuff in gear since we last went out. So when we came here in the island at first.
What about moats?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. Moats?
Moats?
We have not. I don't think we used any of the new ones we got.
So
but I'll
we have
send you.
2 of each.
Right.
Well, and I don't think that the one that Grim talked into joining us from the Carillion even may not have been uploaded yet, so I'm not sure on that one either.
And do we upgrade our cannons at all?
Our cannons are the Wraith cannons. For the
Wraith.
Yeah, for the Thunder Child.
Yeah, your ship's the Thunder Child. You
I don't
lost it
have the
after
Thunder
Kraken.
Child.
Yeah, Grafter Kraken has been lost.
Yeah, it's in the ship.
I know that.
Yeah,
I just don't have the Thunder
Okay,
Child.
so good. It should be in the ship sheets.
yeah, it's in the
And
ship stuff.
Oh, okay.
It has a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah, so I think we've been using the previous stuff to keep up with the who's in the crew, but not having a separate type of sheet for this one.
All right.
Is in the cruise. Where is in the cruise score sheet?
Do you mean the
The Excel
performance?
spreadsheet.
Yeah, the ship sheet for it.
Yeah.
The ship sheet is in ship stuff, but the crew positions are in the Excel. Right?
I just don't see it.
Yes.
unless I'm-
All right. So you guys are working on that. What about any other one else doing? Any want to revel or do another thing?
Jamba, I think, would spend some time attempting to sit and not be able to revel. But she does spend some time watching the dynamics, and she starts to see the ways that different opposing or different factions of people can come together and find common ground. And I think she finds that useful, and so then she would go for a ship upgrade. And I can pick one of these things.
So the ship upgrade, what you would do is You want to first? You make a persuasion check.
Oh, okay. Oh, my persuasion is doobies. Okay. Let's see.
I'm just looking at it.
Natural 17 plus 1 for an 18.
Okay. So as you talk about your needs with the Drake Shipwright Union, they give you a special discount. You can get one upgrade at full cost, and you get a second upgrade at half cost.
Oh, sick. Okay, great. Well, the one that I know I wanted to invest in the Divine Lion figurehead, which just means that when we do a boarding action, we can roll 1d4 and steal that many metal dice from the opponent's metal pool. So the idea is, like, as we're boarding a Carlian ship, we can steal their metal by, the inspo behind that is this, like, idea that, like, they should join us.
Well, we do currently have Varaxanar's Wrath as our head on the ship.
I figured this would add, because it's an upgrade, unless it replaces. I don't know. We can't have multiple effects at once.
I mean, it's a figurehead, so I don't know.
There's not a place for another figurehead.
Got it. All
I
right.
guess
So, no, the fire thing is better, I think. All right, great. So I'll keep looking.
A lot of the general upgrades are probably going to be more so the ones we could use, I believe.
Does the Cannon World Shield Matrix block 1d6 hits every turn?
Yes, I believe so. There's a Cannon Rex Shield Matrix, which does it every time, and then there's someone who has a boon that they can do it once a day into 1d4.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Got it. All right, so you can look at the Shippo Gate, see if there's some stuff you do want to add, or to remember, because you can always do one of the other ships as you're doing your wharf,
Right.
as well. Because you do have, like, this enormous ship. That is insanity. Alternatively, if you wanted to up your crew, that would be fine too. So
Like,
you can
increase
also-
the number? What do you mean by up the crew?
Yeah, up the crew, up the ranks a little bit. With that, I would say if you want to come up with something creative for the downtime as well, that's fine.
Okay.
But is anyone else?
Circle back to me, yeah.
So I was contemplating having, like, a backup if anything bad happens to us, because I think about this stuff. Ash thinks about this stuff. So she was going to find, like, a spot where, like, there's like a place of worship or whatnot to the gods, and basically she's designating a sanctuary for Word of Recall.
Okay.
So going into this fight, if all hope seems lost or and whatnot, she was going to use Word of Recall to, like, rescue as many of the crew as she could.
Nice.
Meaning 5.
Yeah. It's like emergency, get back to the thing. Very nice. Love it.
But this is like a straight 2-day if I'm working out the action economy of it, because I only have one 6th level spell, so I'd have to take 2 days to do this.
Makes sense. And I'll say, let's do this. I think. How, like, because you have people here to help you, how would you, like, maybe entertain a group of people and pirates interested, like minds who kind of think magically and in this way to the gods of the expanse? Like, what does it look like for you to get more together to help you?
I think that like Ash would probably be talking with some because I've already established that Ash talks to the other like doctors on the crew on other crews, and that like she's talking with them, and like this should be something that we kind of like have set up for our own crews, kind of thing. That maybe like it's a way to like keep like to just like safeguard all like each other in case like going into this, like at least the ones that are going to be going with us into the maelstrom, that like the Carlians kind of put out open season on all pirate crews at this point. Like, everybody should be careful and looking out for each other.
Nice. I like that. I think with advantage, because you're kind of coming from your heart here, you can definitely do a persuasion check.
I'm not persuasive.
Awesome. Because I was just thinking, what if we what is how much higher does it go if we use your wisdom instead of the charisma?
My charisma's -2 and my wisdom is +5.
So that's a difference of 7. So that's a 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think that's what I would do. Because you are coming more like this where you need to be. Perfect. So I would say then them people moving together, they continue to help you out, and this happens to go on a series of the ships that are going to be following you out. And as such, it's also linking the ships together. So it can only still do that 5 to like get out. But in case of emergency for a minute, it is possible to go from one ship to the next.
Oh.
And the minute thing can only be used per ship once per day. But it is open like a whole minute to like a bit to like kind of get people off of a sinking ship to another.
So it's like it expands the like the network essentially.
Basically, yeah, it gives you a network as long as you're within a general vicinity of each other. Probably sight, I would say, on the seas. All right, and then Maya.
I think she would do. Okay, this is gonna sound kind of weird. I think have like a, I guess you could say like an Iron Man competition, but that's kind of just like a front for her training. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
she's like helping other, like doing the training and stuff like that, but make it appear as a competition, so to speak.
Okay, I got you. So you're there to try to help everybody get better. That makes sense to me. Yeah, give me a athletics check then.
Can I rage while I'm doing this?
This is over 5 days. I
I
don't think
know.
I can let you do it.
It's fine. It's dirty 20.
In that case, moving this through, all the pirates are getting better at what they're doing, and there are two in particular, both women, who one is this halfling woman and the other is a goblin woman, and they are working very closely, and they rise to the top of it, and everyone gets better at this. So the Drakes forces here, as they're making this official faction, are becoming more and more better at what they're doing. But these two in particular, as they're joining the crews, they express together. They're like, "Listen, we owe so much to you, Maya. We are here to serve. You let us know who to kill. They are dead."
Oh, okay.
Maya's just like, okay.
I think it's mainly me. I don't understand what that means. Like, I don't know.
They're
I don't
basically
know. I'll
saying,
figure it
they're
out.
saying, thank you. If you want us to kill someone, let us know.
Oh, okay.
You've
They're
acquired
pirates.
henchmen.
Oh, I'm leading a cult of killers. Cool. That works.
Okay.
How do I know how much money we have as a crew?
Well, we have, like, for the ship has like 10,000 gold and different things, and then we have papers. Let me do the quick math here. Minus 12. And then we have. Oh, damn it.
So I guess 'cause my
78 in the 78 of those strips, Ethereum strips.
Got it. Okay. Because so I think Jamba would do ship upgrades for. I think her idea is she's going to assemble like an amount of ships that she could upgrade to give them a special purpose of boarding and like conscripting, or like not conscripting, like so like some people we're going to be like fighting and blowing up, but you four or however many, I want you to board other ships and have them change to our side. So she's like giving them this task of recruiting, I guess.
Okay.
But so I would either so I guess I just want to know how much money I could play with from.
Yeah, I mean, just say what you need, and I'm sure it will be okay.
So if I give Divine Lion figureheads to them, it would be one at full price is 7,500, and then half price would be 3,700. So that's like 11,000, and that would be 2 ships. If I did like 22, that would be 4 ships. But I could also bump it down to the Winged Victory figurehead, which just means that they get extra metal when they board, rather than taking from the enemy's metal pool, and that's only 2,500.
I can give you. You said 2,100 would be 4 ships, or 21,000. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's 5 strips. You can have it.
Okay, great. So then I have a little fleet of 4 ships. Or 4 upgrades, I guess. Does that fly with you, Matt?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Okay, great. And I've sort of like from my observations, like gotten strategies of like what speaks to a Carliane person who, like, you know, what common ground do we share, and what speaks to them, and how can you get them to turn?
Perfect. Okay, yeah, so you send these out to try to turn more ships as you're developing the pirate faction. I like this. I like this a lot. Makes perfect sense. So is that everybody? Did we choose a crew member, basically, or some Fable stuff? Or some, whatever. You choose one. I don't know, Grim or whoever was choosing, did we
Grim.
get an officer?
Yeah, Grim, did you? Oh, well, I mean, we could do. I don't know if Alex knows exactly too much of what we need, but did you have anything in mind, Alex, of at least what you wanted the other two to be good in? I know we needed a boatswain, so we'll do, the boatswain. I think it was 3 and 1, right, Matt? 3 ranks and then 1 another.
Yes.
So, a boatswain, for 3, maybe a surgeon 1 or something. And do you have any other ideas for the other 2? We can even send one of those on one of, Jamba's ship as well. Maybe a captain 3 and a 1.
Yeah. And then the other one, I was kind of hoping to be able to see what that ship we had taken from the Carlian Empire a while back looked like, to be able to see what they needed the most to get.
The second ship?
Yeah, the second ship.
Yeah, I don't know if we got that ship sheet for that one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a bit ago. That was like right after we stole the Thunderchild, damn near.
Yeah. It was at the same time.
Yeah.
But probably like either a 3 and either like a gunner or surgeon for that ship most likely would probably be where I'd go on that.
Okay, let's get some gunner. So you guys can add that to the ship sheet. All right. Sounds like then you're getting ready to be able to leave and pursue here.
Anyone want to hit up Desdemona on ascending?
If I could, I would.
I can.
So they know we're going to ride out and, send her our coordinates or our trajectory there with Maya. We're going to get there and hopefully she can meet us on the way.
All right. Maya, so where do I need to tell her to go?
I will show him and tell him what I guess the coordinates are.
Perfect. And then, so because and also I'd say it's up to all of you. Would you like to have Wyatt take control of some of the ships that you've captured? He would add boons to them, and he would become the captain of the ship. Like it would be his ship.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't have to chill on our ship. He can definitely go captain another ship. So we're going to the same place.
So if it is your desire, then that would give him the ability to like take his own ship where he wants to go instead of booking it. But it's up to y'all.
That works for me.
As long as he checks in, don't want him to leaving us, while checking in.
It's like, don't worry about me.
All right, this guy.
Like, I'll help you. I'll help you just as you need me to. But then I'll have my own things to do.
Well, fair enough.
Gotta make the wedding.
What wedding? I look confused as hell. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I needed to go. My daughter's getting married back in another world. Make it.
Congratulations. I hope you make it in time.
He better make it in time.
I love it. All right. So, okay. So then, as you get to leave, y'all get to go to level 12.
Oh snap!
Hey, 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 hey.
Let's CR4 animals, you guys. I don't know what to do with myself.
Oh my god. A choice has to be made.
What are you choosing there, Jamba?
I don't know.
What's your choice?
Oh, abilities score improvement or feat. But I'm not mentally prepared.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, I rolled a 9 compared
That's
to my
nice.
2 yesterday.
I got an 8. I'm happy.
9.
I think everyone just for a moment, you know, we made it to part of the end. It's getting weird.
Ooh, ability score improvement, or yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is a 1 through 13 thing, so we're at 12. Dun dun dun.
Okay, I'm okay. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You can look at your things. See
So
what works.
for the AC bonus, for Shield Master, if I have a +2 shield, is that +4 to deck saves? Or is it +2?
Okay, so it's Shield Master feat.
Yeah, it says that the AC bonus to I can add the shield's AC bonus to any deck save.
Wearing a shield. I can use the most master silver creature. Okay, if you aren't, but you can add your shield's AC bonus to saving throws against spell. Yeah, so if you have a +2 shield, that would be a +4 at the bonus. So yeah, that would be
Oh,
+4
wow.
to your dexterity saving throws.
I know it only says only me though, so like if I'm hit with a fireball, it doesn't necessarily count.
Correct.
But the idea, I just wanted to get my numbers correct.
Yeah, but it
But
does let
still.
you use a reaction to gain like basically rogue evasion.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna take Shield Master as a shield user.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. So many feats. So
I know.
much stuff.
Let's get rid of Alfred.
The story beat of a lifetime. I'm taking resilient and wisdom. And I finally have my proficiency in wisdom saves. I've been studying with Kira.
Yes. I love it. That is a good one. I love hearing everyone's choices.
Oh.
Anything else we need to figure out? So we got that. What's Vom doing?
I don't know. I never thought, didn't really think about it much.
Ooh.
No, big leveling choices, big decisions.
Well, I was. What about slasher?
Ooh.
Yeah. I would have to increase my dex by 1. My strength is already at a 20. Or 21.
Gotcha.
But I rarely score critical hits. Like, that is not something I am actually able to do, so.
Yeah. So we're going to be entering the Maelstrom and doing all types of fun things.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Sentinel because Jamba and I are always together when we're fighting.
Oh, such a good idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sentinel.
Is it bad that just because I can't decide what I want to take, I'm saying ooh shiny and taking observant, so my passive perception is going to be like 26.
Nothing wrong with that.
Is it bad that I'm looking through all my spells and I'm like, what spell can ruin this man's whole career? That's where I'm at.
I love it. All right.
What would make him big sad?
I love it. Okay, so in that case, we will end for now, for tonight, I think. So we had a few people having to leave a little early, so we do a review. And then we're going to go ahead and take up with you on the oceans towards the Maelstrom, navigating through. So you'll be ready to go to take the dangers of the Expanse head on. And we will be going right towards there. So we'll be doing the voyage next time. And all that. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
Yep.
All right. And for now, and we'll get back there next week. Anyone watching, thanks so much. See ya then. Bye-bye.